The Ghost Rider character has had his fair share of the big screen, with Nicolas Cage portraying the character of Johnny Blaze in 2 installments. The first movie was received as first class by the fans. However, the second movie unfortunately did not live up to everyone's expectations. Today, Marvel Studios has the rights over Ghost Rider, and we are going to take a look at possible future projects regarding the character, a third installment, a brand new movie as part of the MCU, or something else. The character. Fans of the Marvel Comics will agree when we say that the Ghost Rider character is probably one of the most famous American comic book characters. The first ever Ghost Rider to appear on screen is Johnny Blaze, with Nicolas Cage starring in the role and Eva Mendes playing the lover of Johnny Roxanne. To begin with, Johnny was a normal stuntman. However, during difficult circumstances, Roxanne protects Johnny. However, somewhere between love and rejection from Johnny's end, Mephisto connects him with a demon named Zarathos. A consequence of the curse, Johnny Blaze transforms into a part superhero who makes his mission to protect the world against those who do wrong to the world in some way or the other. Ghost Rider is probably one of the most twisted characters in the comics, and when it came out on the big screen, in 9 years since Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance was released, we are still waiting for yet another installment. A lot of time has passed, and it is understandable why the franchise didn't continue the extended criticism the second movie received. However, now with Ghost Rider being taken by Marvel Studios, we might be closer to him making his debut in the MCU.
Catacombi sclodere, l'odec per vincere.
Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider. Before we move on with other topics to talk about, let's continue the story about Johnny Blaze and how he could fit into the MCU. We know that Johnny Blaze's connection first comes with the devil of the MCU, Mephisto, with all of us wanting to see his debut in the MCU. We have suspected of him finally making his first appearance in the MCU, but it seems like Marvel is keeping him from behind the scenes for something bigger. He is bound to appear sooner or later, as he is connected to so many characters that we have today in the MCU. The most fitting genre for MCU's Ghost Rider would be the horror side of things, and with the news of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness movie being closest to this, we might be getting some bits and pieces on Ghost Rider and the characters planned for the future by Marvel Studios. We are saying this because we think that Mephisto will have a significant role in this movie. We might still not get his face on the big screen, but rather him pulling some strings from behind the curtains. Thus, Ghost Rider might even make a cameo of some sort. This is a long shot, but we can never exclude something like that, especially with all the rumors spreading about Ghost Rider finally coming to the MCU soon. Gabriel Luna's Ghost Rider. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. made quite an impression during its 7 seasons run on ABC. The show received praise for many elements, with one of the elements being the Ghost Rider character in the form of Robbie Reyes, played by Gabriel Luna, with him making his appearance during the 4th season of the show. Gabriel played the character perfectly, which made the cancellation of his solo series that much sadder. Based on his comments, it sounds like he would be down to reprise his role as Ghost Rider in any future projects involving the character, although this could prove a challenging move for both him and his character. He would likely want to take the supernatural defender to new places. Whether or not Gabriel will be the one sporting the flaming skull remains to be seen. However, it seems the actor is, at the very least, content with being a fan of all things from Marvel. And who knows, maybe he will get another shot at the character down the road. Norman Reedus as Ghost Rider. We have seen Ghost Rider appear on the big screen via the Nicolas Cage-led films and in a guest arc on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but the character is yet to make his official MCU debut, which might change very soon. With Marvel Studios looking to introduce the Ghost Rider character as early as in the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, many fans have been wondering which version of Ghost Rider the company would turn to, and who would be the actor to play the role. There are a lot of suggestions floating around, but one name who seems to be emerging as a fan favorite is an actor who is no stranger to comic book franchises, Norman Reedus. This is very exciting news, but nothing has been confirmed from Marvel about him or the character. However, it is very clear that Reedus is incredibly interested in playing the character within the MCU. In a recent interview, he revealed that he wants to play Ghost Rider, and the thought of being able to transform into the character is something he thinks would be incredible. So when this is taken into consideration, we can see that the ball is in Marvel's court. And despite there having been no conversations between Norman Reedus and Marvel Studios, imagine how fun it would be to see Reedus take on Ghost Rider in the MCU.
I'm gonna say yes. Hell yes.
3 Ghost Riders in the MCU. Since 2013, Marvel has had the rights to Ghost Rider, but they have seemingly had little interest in rebooting the character as part of the MCU. The Robbie Reyes version showed up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4, which starred Gabriel Luna, initially set to return to the role in a future project after the character officially getting announced as part of the MCU. Then Nicolas Cage's Johnny Blaze made a fuss as presumably joining the MCU, maybe even in the next Doctor Strange movie, seeing how that the movie will dive deeper into the horror genre and forming some connection with the long-awaited Mephisto appearance. And lastly, the rumors about Norman Reedus taking on the character, for whom many fans have expressed their desires for Marvel Studios to make this happen. We are still in the blue still, after so many years, as we don't know in which direction Marvel will go in the future. The rumor mill surrounding the beloved anti-hero has been running at full speed, especially following the news that Keanu Reeves might be in talks to play the character. This was quickly denied in a way, as Kevin Feige said that the MCU would love to have Keanu Reeves on the cast, as he is one of the most successful actors right now, with Kevin always asking Keanu for almost every other project they plan to make in the future. The rumor spread as Kevin said that Reeves' screen persona, making him the perfect choice to bring the MCU's Ghost Rider to life. And we understand why this is. It's Keanu Reeves. We think we will be talking about everyone when we say that we would love to see Keanu as part of the MCU, portraying the character soon. So all in all, from the talks and rumors spreading around, we will be getting the Ghost Rider character in the MCU, with 2 questions at hand. Firstly, when will that happen? And secondly, which version of Ghost Rider will be joining the cinematic universe of Marvel? Several names have held the mantle in comic book history, and while Marvel still hasn't answered the call from the fans just yet, it now seems we may be seeing multiple versions show up in the MCU, seeing how the multiverse will be wide open in the future. Our educated guess suggests that if ever Ghost Rider to join the MCU, he would probably be part of something else as a side character, rather than a third installment continuing the story from the previous released movies. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the character? And which direction would you like to see Ghost Rider go? And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to see videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.